rig that you can throw off the side of a boat, which is an artificial rig, so you don't have to use any live bait. And so let's get started. The things you're going to need to set this rig up is some at least 50-pound monofilament, curly tail grub, at least a 3/0 saltwater hook of some kind. You probably would want some kind of heavy-duty saltwater swivel, pretty big, one of these versatile snaps, a needlefish, and some cutting tools, and a matchstick. And this matchstick is going to assist you in making a dropper loop, which I am going to explain to you. And so here we go. First thing you want to do is come on. You want to measure out about, I would probably say 2 feet, maybe 2.5, something like that. And just cut that. Okay. And tie a surgeon's loop in it. I'll attach a link to this video so that you know what I'm talking about if that doesn't make sense to you. It's real easy to do. You just put a bite in the line and tie an overhand knot with an extra twist in it. Alright. Okay. And pull it and put a little bit of spit. And surgeon's loop. Okay, now just kind of trim that tag down just a little bit. Okay, and put that through your swivel, stick the loop about halfway through, and then take the long end and run it through that loop and make what I call a magic hitch. I'll attach a link to the video if you don't know what I'm talking about, and that'll explain how to put that little hitch in there. And there it is. Alright. Now the next thing you want to do is you are going to want to attach this versatile snap to a magic hitch, and that can kind of be tricky to do, but I'll show you how to do that in the link using a rope so you can see it clearer. But you just run it through like that, come back around it, go around the standing end, come back through the front again, and then come down through the middle, and then your magic hitch is in there. And make sure you leave yourself a good amount of slack, which of course I haven't done. I never do. But you don't have to be like me. Make sure you leave some slack in there, and then just close that and just tie a surgeon's loop with the object. Just run it through the whole thing through there, and then put that extra twist in there, and come on, just pull all that and put some spit on it, and there it is. Alright, now that we've done that, the next thing you want to do is make a dropper loop. And this is done by putting a loop in like this. And I'm going to attach a link in the video and show you how to do it close up with a rope so you can see what I'm doing. But then you take a matchstick and you start twisting it. Come on. Twist, baby. Twist. So you want to wrap it about like 7 times or something. And this matchstick is really going to help you with this. And then after you do that, you take this right here and you form like a little dip in it, and then you push that dip down through the hole where the matchstick is. Come on. Alright, and then you take the matchstick out of there, and then you pull it, and you want to pull all that through there. Come on. And then once you do that, you pull on the sides. Come on, baby. And you kind of, well, if it works for you, you kind of get this thing right in there, and that's called a dropper loop. Alright, now that's going to get a second hook for something called the teaser, which I'll explain to you. Just put some spit on there and pull it, and it should just kind of cinch up the right way, and you got that loop. Now basically what happens is you take your hook, and that's going to go on this dropper loop. So just, you're going to run that loop through there, through the eye of the hook, then just come down over the top of the hook and just come up and pull it, and then you get a magic hitch in there. So boom. Now here's how you set the rig up. This right down here, this gets your needle fish. So just open that snap up and put your needle fish there. Alright. And then this up here, get your curly tail grub. So just run that through there. Put it through. Just kind of feed it in there real good, and then up. And then that's the teaser. Alright. There's your that's your rig for fishing off the side of the boat. Now that attaches to your line that attaches to your reel, and you can do that using a magic hitch and a versatile snap, or you can tie it on there with a clinch knot. And that's the rig for fishing off the boat. So I hope this helped you. I'll attach some links in with it to show you how to do it using a rope close up, and thank you for viewing.